gamers, it's Vicky, and welcome back to another Kandi tutorial. Today, we're going to be making a Minecraft Illager banner. You can click on the top link in the description. It'll take you to the pattern that I designed on candypatterns.com, and it also has the bead counts there. This project takes a total of 312 beads, and that's going to be 80 black, 182 light gray, 8 white, 10 light blue, and 32 dark gray. For this string, I am going to be using a 0.7mm thick stretch magic, which is a clear elastic cord. I'm not sure how much string we're gonna need for this. Probably, I don't know, like 15 feet is my guess. Anyways, guys, let's get started. So you'll want to start by getting a pretty big piece of string. I'm going to start with about 10 feet, and then I'll add more if I have to. There's a link down in the description on how to do that. Anyways, you'll want to take that big piece of string and fold it in half, holding the two ends next to each other. Then place one black bead onto each end. And put the two ends together. Put one black bead onto both at once. Next, add one black bead on one end and one light gray bead on the other end. Then put the two ends together and add on one black. Next will be one black on one end. Then one light gray on the other end. Then put the two ends together, put one black. Next will be one black and one light gray. Then one black on both ends at once. Then one black and one light gray. Put the two ends together and put on one black. Once again, one black and one light gray. Then put the two ends together, put on one black, and then lastly, one black on each end. Then pull all of these beads to the middle of the folded in half string. And now I'm going to tug on the beads to tighten it. And I'll do that again. And now you can tie your two ends into a double knot. Now I'm going to orient this to where all of the light gray beads are on the bottom. So I'm just going to grab it right here and twist it. And if it twists back, I can just twist it again later. Now I'm going to put one end out of the way for now and work with just one. So I'm going to take one of my strings and place it through this bottom edge bead. And pull that all the way through. Now I'll add a light gray bead and put my string through the next light gray bead. Add another light gray bead, put the string through the next light gray bead. Now I'll put on another light gray and put the string through the next light gray. After every few beads that you add, you should tug on the string to tighten it. Now I will add another light gray and put my string through the next light gray. Add another light gray, put the string through the next light gray. another light gray, and I'll put my string through the black bottom edge bead. And I will tug on that string to tighten the row. Now I'll switch back to the other string. I'm going to place it through the top edge bead and pull it through. Then turn around and place it through the bottom edge bead, going the opposite way. And now it is ready to use. So here I'm going to add a black bead on the edge and put my string through the next light gray bead. Then add a light gray bead and put the string through the next light gray that's popped out. Adding another light gray, I'll put the string through the next light gray that's popped out. Then another light gray bead, put the string through the next bead that's popped out. Another light gray, put the string through the next bead that's popped out. Another light gray, and I'll put the string through the next bead that's popped out. On the very edge, I'm going to add a black bead. And to hold this black bead on, I'll need to take my other string and put it through that same bead, but going towards the inside. And that will hold it on. Now on this row, we're just going to add gray beads all the way across. Then I will switch to my other string, add on a black bead, and then put the string through the next gray bead. And then I'll add gray beads all the way across until the very end where we'll add a black one. So here at the very edge, I'm going to be adding a black bead. And then I'll switch to the other string and place it back through that same black bead, but going towards the inside. And that will hold that bead on. On this row, we're just going to add gray beads all the way across. Now I'll switch back to this other string, add one black bead, and put the string through the next gray. Then I'll do 5 light gray beads. Then at the very end, we're going to add one black. Then switch to the other string. Place it back through that black bead, going towards the inside. And this row will just be light gray beads all the way across. Now I'm going to switch to the other string, add one black, put the string through the next gray, add 5 gray beads, then I'll add a black bead on the end, switch strings, and place it through that same bead going towards the inside. This row will have gray beads all the way across. Alright, so here's what we have so far. This is about half of the forehead. So we're going to need to keep doing this exact same pattern until you can count that there are 11 light gray beads down the side. And then at that point, we're going to start working on the Illager's face. So let's do a time lapse. Alright, so now we're done with the forehead of the Illager banner. Like I said before the time lapse, you'll want to make sure you have 11 light gray beads down the side. Once you do, this row is once again going to be black on the edges and gray in the middle. Now we can start making the Illager's face. So this row will start with 1 black, then 4 light gray, then end the row with 1 more black. The next row we'll start with 2 black, then 3 gray, this row will end with 2 black. Then this row will be 1 black, then 4 light gray, then 1 black. Next will be 2 black, then 3 light gray, then 2 black. Then this row starts with 1 white and 1 black. Then 2 light gray, then 1 black and 1 white. This row starts with 1 black and 1 light blue, then 3 light gray, then 1 light blue, and 1 black. Next will be 1 white and 1 light blue. Then 2 light gray, 1 light blue, and 1 white. This row starts with 1 black and 2 light blue, then 1 light gray, two light blue, and then 1 black. This row will be 1 white and 1 light blue, then 2 dark gray, Then 1 light blue. And 1 white. Next, I'll add 1 black, 1 white, and 3 dark gray. Then 1 white and 1 black. Both of my strings are getting pretty short, so I'm going to add about 2.5 feet to each end. There's a link to my tutorial on how to add string in the description. Now the eyes are done, so we'll just need to finish the nose, which is kind of long. So this row we'll start with 2 light gray, then 2 dark gray, and then 2 light gray. This row starts with 1 black and 1 light gray, then 3 dark gray, then 1 light gray, and 1 black. This row will be 2 light gray, two dark gray, and 2 light gray. The next row will be 1 black and 1 light gray, three dark gray, one light gray, and 1 black. This row will have 2 light gray, 2 dark gray, and 2 light gray. Next will be 1 black, 1 light gray, 3 dark gray, then 1 light gray, and 1 black. So I think we're about halfway done with the nose part. So what you'll do is just continue all of these colors straight down until you can count that there are 6 light gray beads down the side. So let's do a time lapse for this part. So now there are 6 light gray beads going down the side. So I know I'm done with the nose. Now to finish off this project, we just need to add 2 rows of black. Alright, so let's do this whole row is all black beads. And now this will be the very last row, and that's also going to be all black. Now we just need to get these 2 ends close to each other so we can tie it off. I'm going to take this string that's on the left and just thread it through the next 5 beads. So now it's coming out sort of like in the middle. And then I'll take this string on the right and thread it through the next 6 beads so it comes out right next to the other one. So now the strings are coming out right next to each other, and I'm just going to tie it off in a triple knot. And of course, I am going to tug on the ends to make sure they're nice and tight. So now the Illager banner is all done. And he looks really cute. I'll probably hang it on my wall. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more tutorials. And until next time, peace, love, unity, and respect.